Hello. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Mostly afternoon. I think in West Coast it's still morning time. I'm in the Midwest right now. I'm in the Central Time Zone, so it's definitely later for me. It's not too late from when I normally stream on PST time, which is pretty good. I'm also gonna. My computer's been a little bit unhappy today, which I am on my mobile setup. Again, we're not on the big rig at home, but I did want to do some streaming today. I honestly haven't done a lot of Enel testing in EB02, so we decided to do that today, just because it's a little bit more of a straightforward deck, I feel like, compared to other decks I've been trying out this format. So probably a good on-vacation deck for testing on that side. And but yeah, honestly, EB02 is like such a short format. Like we're kind of like halfway through it already. So I've been wanting to just do some more testing while we still can, before it just kind of goes away with not only the relaunch of OP11, but also with the new star decks, which we still only have 2 of them for. But I really want to be able to get those as once we get all the star decks kind of revealed. I want to switch to testing with the stuff too, because I know it's going to be kind of a cool point. So there was some EB02 events that happened this weekend. Even if I'm on vacation, the only reason that I haven't been able to update them is because I just don't have the data. So once I get that information, I'll be updating my sites and my pages and probably do a video for it. But I'm not the bottleneck for that information. I hope you guys don't think that. I just do not have it, so it's not out there quite yet. So, but I know, the first big weekend for EB02 in the States, we had a Treasure Cup hosted by the Booster Box. I think Green Purple Luffy took almost 50% of the top 16, though pretty close to it from what I've been able to see. So I'll get more information on that confirmation. Hopefully I'll have the data to make a video for tomorrow, but that's kind of where I'm at. In case you're wondering where that data is, I simply do not have it, which is why I do not have any content for it right now. So we also had some Fusion World events in Niagara as well, which we're going to go over, but I'm going to assume less people are interested about that specifically in this one. And I think that is it. Hopefully internet's not too bad. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If I'm too loud, not loud enough, please let me know. This is our mobile setup, my remote setup, not the setup that I normally would use, but with me not at home right now, it's the one I have to use. So there it is. So otherwise, let's just get started. I think that would be good. We do have some Enel testing. I'm on like 1 billion from there, and so that will help us as well. I think it's still just, from what I've seen, you definitely still kind of play the control matchup, where you just try to outvalue aggressive decks. I think you can stall out Green Purple Luffy, and we can have a spot where I think the trade-off is Green Purple Luffy can almost always have a chance to go for game, just by the fact that the Green Purple Luffy, their 6-drop secret rare, the fact that it's a rush card that attacked twice kind of nullifies our leader effect a little bit. But if we hit a beige, if we hit a blocker, or if we hit a 0-cost event, we just kind of win because it stuns that card too. So that's kind of my understanding. So it's not the best way to think about it, but the fact that we always kind of have an out, I think, is strong. What else do we have? I do want to mention too that I did do my big event last weekend, I guess a weekend and a half ago, and Enel did get a top 8 finish. We did have Sage's version of the deck get a top 8 finish, so I'm not using their deck specifically, but we're definitely kind of basing off their performance for that too. That is the idea there. So let me finish moving around some thingies. Yeah, you like the deck, but he sucks. You don't think he's good, or just the playstyle is not your playstyle? Because I can understand both ways. Sometimes you feel just really lame, just being well, I play my big dude and stuff. So we're gonna focus on it now. There is a somewhat different Shanks build that I've been working on that I know that sounds lame and everything too. But depending on how our Enel testing goes, I'd be down to try that out as well. I promise it's somewhat different for oh, I did kind of want to add the songs to this deck. did want to kind of add the songs. I'm gonna add songs. The Datsu we only need 3 of, right? Yeah. Is it what's the song for Yellow? Is it just one? I can't remember. Also, Creeper Justice with the hydrate and the posture check. Posture check's gonna do. I'm in a chair with no back, so it's us. It's us. So it will be. I guess the posture check will be needed more often today, and then I do have some coffee. Not the coffee I want. There's a spot here in Kansas. I love it. It's fantastic. It's closed on Mondays, which I understand. Monday's probably the best or best day for being closed, but usually when I travel, it's like Friday to Monday to Kansas, and the fact that like my last day I can't get my favorite coffee here is pretty depressing. So we have our backup coffee today, but we'll get. I'll be leaving tomorrow for LA again, and I kind of have to. I'm a little back ordered on a couple things, so we'll see how this week goes. But I'm also going to be at Gen Con. I did luck into some good spots. So I'm in the One Piece regional. I'm on the Thursday Fusion World regional, and then I'll be in a couple of the constructed events for Gundam, which would be really fun. So I don't know if you guys are interested in Gundam, and I do not blame you if not, because you are a One Piece player. And but I can't just be satisfied with one card game. So Gundam's looking really, really good, and I'm looking forward to doing that as well. Also, with the gifted first sub of the day, thank you very much. I have less of my fancy pantsy stuff for this one, but I've never seen this, like, what is it, like Doppler effect lol thing that you have in chat. That's very neat. So thank you very much, Creeper Justice. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. But yeah, there should just be a good weekend of card game stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to actually leave Sunday, which I generally stay the whole weekend for Gen Con, and I kind of paid to stay the whole weekend, but I didn't get into any Sunday events, and honestly, Sunday is like the day that most people kind of leave anyways. So I'm sure Friday night or Saturday night I'm going to be like, man, why didn't I stay one more day? But this is kind of how it is. But yeah, we're joining some ranked games. We're around 1 billion bounty, so we're not like crazy high. I normally don't like super grind for this, but let's see, Corey, you're gonna be there too. Good to hear. Corey, you're more invested in Union Arena right now. Is that correct? Or because I know that's kind of like the first weekend for Union Arena events, like regional level ones. I'm not going to be doing any Union Arena events personally. But that sounds like a fun weekend for specifically Union Arena. You just picked up One Piece? Yeah, gotcha. Understood. One Piece right now is, I think it's not insane to say. It's probably, OP10 was the best it's ever been. EB02 is still really good. And then next month is going to be a little bit up in the air. Not even like thinking negatively about it, but just unsure. Unsure what's going to look like. Let me queue up into Western again, because it's taken a minute to find someone. OP Regional and the UA Regional, yeah. I do know like a lot of people were less interested in going strictly for One Piece because it's just one event on a Friday, which is a little bit compared to, I think they had an event every day in last year, if I remember right. Do we want to go first or second? They generally like their first curve, so maybe I should just take it away from them. We'll see. I'll mulligan. Shirahoshi is a good card. I have not seen the prices for Bon Clay. Where are they at right now? If you were to ask me how much I think Bon Clay was at the beginning of this month, I think it was somewhere probably like a $20-$30 card. $20-$30 card, I think. Maybe even $40. No more than $40, I would say. Maybe like 30-40 would probably be where I would put it. Where's it at right now? And now I won a 120 event in Seattle this weekend. Nice. That's really cool. Do you know the name of the event? I'd be interested in trying to get some data on it if you know who the organizers are. Also, we didn't say GLHF because this person can't talk in chat, so I'm not trying to flex my ability to talk on chat on them. Is it 80? There's no way. That's insane. Bonclay is twice as popular. Like, the market has twice as many as other rested characters. So if it's not rested, we can just KO it. Seems okay. Do we care about Sanji, or do we care about... Let's just put them here. Honestly, I think Rosie's probably the more obnoxious card, right? Like, I don't really mind if they hit us. I'd rather get rid of Rosie before they hit with 8-drop Kid. Right? It's probably better. It's been 60 for months? Okay, so I'm just... I will never... Like, you guys will check my content. I've almost never made a Market Watch, right? Market Watch is just not part of my regular content schedule. I just don't do it. And mostly because that's just not where I'm at. It's not, I don't feel like I can make good information on that kind of stuff. And they're just, what are they doing? Like, sincerely. They're just gonna hit me down to, I mean, like, next turn I can just play out Kid, right? I guess we just go 9. Oh, Zulu's. Oh, the Grand Bounty. Okay. Seattle should have been the tip-off for it. Yeah, I'll ask Chippy if he's got more information about it. I'd love to cover that event. I love Zulus. Zulus and I were in a partnership, and the only reason we stopped was just because it was on friendly terms. There was no bad stuff with them. So I really support that store, and happy they got such a big event. Termasu, thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you. I'm glad to be able to be that resource for you and really many others. Okay. And that's good for them. Yeah, you got it. What was I gonna say? Are they just gonna try to, like, smoker me down? Sure. No, that had a trigger. No. Do we put? I think we just put smoker in their life, right? I'm all over the place. I'm not. Oh, I can't count. I thought I was at 10 Dawn. That's brutal. Yeah, that sucks for me. I guess I'm just done. I meant to just go say, I'm just done. That sucks. Happens. Yeah, I want to just poke and then put Tashigi in their life, or Smoker in their life. I guess no, because that doesn't even work because Tashigi's on the board. I haven't played One Piece in a couple days, and I've been pretty busy, so my apologies. Yeah, Tashigi. Yeah. I guess I should have just attacked 15 to just get rid of the chopper. Or not 15, 14. Okay. Double triggers, dang. Crazy. But I think I was gonna. I'm not 100%. I'm playing on like a laptop with an extra screen, and it's going all right. But what is? I'm doing well. I'm just distracted and not playing my best. Clearly, we got a lot of bricks. I guess that one. Maybe we shouldn't have done that one. Sure. The card's not getting any use. Oh, we lost. That's very funny. Alright, we're clearly just bad. I should have just played out Enel, just to even put this in their life. But imagine, they're not going to go for game, right? They wouldn't do that to me. Wow. No, my 2 Dawn. Alright. I didn't say GG because they're not in chat. What was I gonna say? I don't pay attention to the prices. I just get a playset on release. Of every set. And that I pay for. I don't get it for free or anything. Like this isn't Bandai doesn't send me anything. Some people think they do. I do not get any of that. Any cards I own because I bought them. But I just buy a playset every set because I know I'm going to use every card, and I don't want to worry about it later. So maybe not the most like cost effective, but it's the most time effective way to do it. So Von Clay being at $80 is way too high. I don't think that should be the case. I'm streaming from Kansas, JCM. You may know about Kansas. You may know about Kansas, and you may not be saying like, why is Eggman being the worst Enel player I've ever seen, which is a good question. JCM, you're really on the ball today. You've got so many good answers, so many good questions for me. Worse or Missouri? Oh yeah. I know it's Missouri, and I promise it's just a gag for calling it Missouri, but it's so fun to say Missouri. I do. I was on a pretty good like not travel streak for a bit, but after Japan. But let's see. They're going to 4 Dawn. I actually don't want to hit them because I want Datsu to hit them with something. Let's grab a 2K. You're from Missouri? Oh yeah, it is fun to say. Non-red shoes. I wish I knew what that meant. I'm sure it's very funny. I just don't know what you mean by that. I guess, is the gameplay against Enel just to starve the Enel player? Because this is the second time this has happened. Where they just refuse to attack into me. Never mind. I take the damage. Oh wow, it's the one card in the meta that is good. Yeah, I'm not sure though. Our hand is full of good cards, let me tell you. I think we just go big number. I don't think we attack with Gadatsu. But yeah, this was a for fun trip. Seeing just friends and family. I grew up in Kansas. I've lived here for like 20 years. And I went to Arizona for a couple years, and then LA a year ago. Starvanel is impossible. I don't think it is, but I'm not trying to play Starvanel. I think, like, I'm saying they were trying to start me, which seems wrong. Yeah. I think we... 4 to 9, yeah, let's do this. Don't need that card. You think Braum for this matchup? That's fair too. This is really my first time playing as Enel for this format. Usohachi into Sanji Pudding is really upsetting. Yeah, I think we just got countered really hard, if I'm being honest. Seems like they are being very mean. But like Katakuri here to get rid of a Sanji Pudding I think is good. I think it's bad with the contention that they have Luffy Taro, which I think that card is more of a staple than I was expecting it to be this format. I think most people are playing 2 or 3 copies of it. I was expecting it to be maybe 1 or 2. I wasn't expecting it to be as much of a mainstay as it was, but it's good against Enel. It's good against like specifically, I think it helps your worst matchup right now consistently, which is like Lucci and other like black removal decks, because you get to play two bodies out. Also, this is a dumb question, but I don't know the answer. I want to make sure I do. I mean, I guess we play use this again. We never have time otherwise. Thank you, us. Also, Kitty with the 17 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Nami, we do play Nami. I'll relook at adding Bram. Like, we can probably take out us because Brahms like is just another card that isn't that cost. Are we ever playing? I don't think we're ever playing Useless Kid, if I'm being honest. What was I trying to say? Yeah, but Luffy Taro, I think, helps against Rob Lucci and other decks that have removal for it, so that's tough. Yeah, you got him. Most card is cut off. Yeah, it's just this, but it's actually probably better, right? Yeah. I think my source just got moved or something, but thank you. That does help a lot. Right, good. They left one open for whatever. I think we have to establish this card, right? I don't. Maybe that's the play. 12 to 7 or 12 to 6. They're already at 8 Dawn going to 9. I don't really think it matters if they keep another Sanji Pudding, right? If they want to save this, it's double 2, it's triple 2, right? Compared to triple 2 and another card. Yeah, I think it has to be this one. Alright, cool. Good. They got rid of it. I do think, like, if we've kind of done an okay job stabilizing. It's just the fact that, like, Luffy Taro got them so much value, and they've played 3 copies of Sanji Pudding, and the 4th one's about to hit the board in 3, 2, 1. After getting out of this attack, 2, 1. Alright. They don't have another Sanji Pudding. Or they're just playing around. As in, like, they're playing around the effect. Maybe we should have gotten rid of this 10 drop in there. Sure. They only have 7 Dawn, so. We could go for game, right? The numbers are pretty tight, but we can do it. Or we can heal 2 this turn. And likely get rid of the Monkey D. Luffy. And hopefully the Sanji Pudding. I think we just have. I mean, they wouldn't have gone for it unless they had a bunch of 2Ks, right? Uh, 8, 11, and 5. Or sorry, 8, 12, so 20, 25, 35. So if we split it up, it's like 11, 12, 12. So we'd have to do like 11, 12, 12. We know one card is. I think we just have to go for it. All right. These are about the same. So just get rid of the bigger number. Because this gets a Dawn back, which means it can be a bigger number. So just get rid of the Luffy Taro if we can. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, they just get numbers. Oh. I don't ask for a lot. You guys know this, right? Please be beige. Please be beige. Please be beige. Please be beige. Dang, it's too bad. Yeah, they should have. I mean, it's just one card, right? But they definitely could have gotten super punished. I feel like they could have played around it, but it's fine. We're 0-2 right now, which is sad. Actually, let me see. I think we do need to add. What's his name? Oh, what's his name? The guy who gets rid of one-cost stages. It's also Sky Island. I don't think we need. I think we're good with 2 copies of Ace, if I'm being honest. Katakuri I almost want to do like a 4-2 split, which is what I guess I'm doing now. Braum is good, yeah. Yeah, we'll add Braum. Because it also helps against Teach, which is nice. I really don't like the Sanji blocker. Is that insane? I really don't like the card. I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to see if I'm going to miss it. But I'm going to put damn fucking sad. That exact build won your local treasure cup? Okay. With, I'm guessing, the Sanjis. Yeah, honestly, I was looking at Yamato. I do agree that Yamato is probably one of the weaker cards right now. It doesn't really hit as many cards. I can... Let me add an Ace, another Ace then. I'll take out 2 of these. Ace is probably just okay. Actually, I'll take the Yamato, I'll put Sanji in. The fact that like Sanji is just a card that I can play that kind of does something is good. I'll try something like this. I'll try this build. But yeah, I think... I definitely have been feeling like it was too bricky of a deck. Sanji's too good. Yamato's solid at 2. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I missed the card. For real. Because like the fact that I feel like the removal aspect for it is so the Enel is like the Yamato just doesn't hit anything like it used to. You know, like if Doflamingo was more popular, the fact that it can get rid of 4 costs really easy is really nice. But the deck really isn't around right now, right? I feel like it's less of a thing. Alright, oh, we got the yellow burn matchup. Alright. We're going first for the 3rd game in a row. That's cool. Having Nami, I think, is just good enough on the going first curve. Yeah, that's your secret. It's all top end. I believe it. I see it. Ha! Take it. I mean, I could get rid of a lot of cards in my hand. Ooh. Gadatsu is just such a good card. Am I wrong? No. I'm not. Just a good card. Just a good guy, really. No! My good guy got Nami. They don't play Rush, right? Yeah, I don't care. Just give me the free card. No, we got tricked. We put this in their life, right? Like I'm not actually afraid of losing next turn, right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can heal with like we could have healed with Katakuri if we wanted to, but I do, yeah. Going first, like I do see like it can be great. Though if we play something like Braum early, right, it can be good. Braum doesn't matter in this matchup, so we just get rid of it. Be obnoxious. Okay. I'm a little bit worried that Sanji's going to get hit, but that's fine. Oh, let's just draw 2, trash 1. I don't actually want to give them Law, right? Maybe I do. Maybe I'll just do it. Maybe I'll just do it. Yeah, but I think we just win late game, right? Especially like double 10 drop Enels to go to, 2 life off of 2 12Ks that are just you can't interact with. Sure. 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 I think we just play Ace because this draws us a card. I don't care that's only a 10k compared to a 12k. Alright, and then this is just going to get blocked by whatever, but then we're at 2 life. Sure. I mean, do we attack with Sanji? Kind of want to attack with Sanji, right? Nah. And now rush 7. I think that card can be good, but like not needed. I got Basil Hawkins. That card can trash a life. But they're just going with that. They put Basil's at the top. Yes, please. Do I need to draw more cards? Sure. I guess it's all 2Ks. I mean, I think this just gives us the go-ahead to win, right? They have no blockers left. And they're getting a non-blocker. They have to get out of this attack. Otherwise it goes 12 and 13. Alright, I honestly, even if they can get out of this, which they can't. We weren't afraid of dying. We had 3 life, and the cards in our hand were pretty cracked. Double 2Ks and 0 cost. We were healing at a Katakuri, but yeah. Alright, that felt a little bit better. Keep going. And not just because I won. Promise. Promise not just because I won. I did used to have... Maybe it just doesn't exist on this setup. Alright. Well, we get to go second. Insane. This card says KO green purple Luffy if they don't have their stage. Insane. Do we want to keep this card, or do we want to like cycle again to try to find Braum? Braum might just be that good. We have 8 cards or 7 cards that KO. I think we need to find the Braum, right? I think researching for the Braum is fine. We still have essentially a KO for 5. So I think that's fine. Alright, Nami searching for Marigo. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, bro. Okay, cool. Thank you. KCM, I don't even care if you're right or wrong. Just the fact that I have consensus is all I need. And be like, well, you know, me and my... I talked it over with my close advisor, and they said it was the play, so I felt better about it. Alright, play one of these. Pass. Why so many eggs? I am an egg. Alright, no Marigo yet, which is great. They still have 2 Dawn to help find it if they don't have it. They don't have it. That's insane. That is so good for us. Alright. I mean, I don't think they're going to use their leader effect again next turn, to be honest. But... because we can attack 6, and then they could block, right? Then we get rid of the blocker, but they can use their leader effect next turn. Or since we already have a 5k on the board, we can try to interact with it that way. So I think we're fine to pass. I think that's fine. I'm just a stinker. I never want... if anyone plays a Tony Chopper, I want to punish them for doing so. At this point, they still don't have Marigo, but we have Katakuri, so it's probably just better just to do the trigger effect. They can rest this card, but they'd have to try to at least do... they'll just never KO it, right? But maybe it's just better. Cool. And then, yeah, I guess double 5s. And they'll probably want to, yeah, block the first one. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked, so I could have... I don't even have 20,000. Man, they're staying at 5 life. They decided that was the play. That's crazy. Sure. Man, they are resourceless. They have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, I ain't defending that. Sure. I don't think I need double Enel, right? At this point. Yeah. Sure. I will say, I miss Flampe still. Flampe being able to say draw 2, and then you just use Enel's effect to discard a card is pretty nice. Sure, you got it. Now what? Yep. People just don't know how to play against Enel sometimes. It's really peculiar to see. Alright, do you want to go for the sneaky burn damage? I guess we can do that next turn. Worst card in our hand is... I guess a Shirahoshi. I mean, they do have a lot of cards in hand now, but... yeah, we gave you that. Or they found Marigot, like, at the end of the game. Maybe we'll do another one for Katakuri. Okay, that's good for them. They really just need to stop attacking me when I can just gain it back anyways. Alright, do I go for game, or do I just put a Shirahoshi down? I don't think I can win this turn, so I think just playing Shirahoshi down. Yeah, these are ranked games. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think you were going to win that turn, so I think just getting value out and then putting Shirahoshi to make it difficult for them to win. I mean, they could still use like Usohachi, but that's just like 3 more Dawn they have to use it to not win the game. We were so far ahead, though, I wasn't really worried about it. But the fact that they just kept... I think Enel is definitely like a weird deck to play against. And you have to do a lot of things that aren't as intuitive, right? The fact that sometimes you just have to like not attack them is rough, and just like a lot of other things. List like right now looks like this. Looks like this. Bonney. This matchup sucks. This matchup is bad. We get to go second though. Honestly, I think we keep this hand, and then we just, like, not attack them, and then we... Like, we might have to starve with this matchup, right? Yeah. If I'm happy with this list, I'll post it on my site. Big if, but yeah, if. If they play Bonney next turn, I want to be able to attack without my Shirahoshi getting hit, so we're just gonna pause. Did I say GLHF? No, I did not. Got literally nothing better to do. They are counter starving me though, which makes sense. I guess we could have like rested this to be able to attack into that. Yeah. I hate that now we have to choose the lesser of two evils. Which one do you want to get rid of more? Cav? Oh my gosh. This guy's insane. At least you got those out of the way. I guess we just lose. Like what is our counter to them just doing this to us? Ooh, please stop. That is pretty good though. We have too much life. Who do you want to get rid of? Cav or Smoker? Both these are essentially 7Ks, right? I think Smoker's the dumber one. But maybe they'll save it. There'd be like no cards though. Smoker, yeah. It's just like double 2K gets out of this cleaner. Right? But they have 4 cards in hand. Okay. Cool. Yeah, because I think the Banish is more scary. Alright. Ah, we can play our own Useless Kid. Cool. This sounds stupid. I think we do double 5s. Do you guys agree or not? Double 5s is pretty obnoxious for them. It means that they likely can't block this. Right? Like, sure, it feels good to get Enel out, but like, they can just stun it, I'm sure. I'm just doing double 5s. I don't care. Like, do they want to go to 0 cards in hand? They have another blocker next turn. It's obnoxious. But I think that's fine. Sure. Sure. This will be the same. This will get blocked just the same, but this actually draws me a card. So this one, I think it still has to be Enel, right? It's just like the draw one's better. But like this can heal us every turn afterwards, right? So we kind of have to answer this. That's too bad. Hopefully I didn't just lose interact. Like Yamato here would have been great to get what? Rid of Cav, right? Or previously, but and also heal, but like Enel kind of still does that, but it also didn't give them the target to attack into. Okay. I guess we hit their face at this point, right? We are in trouble, though. I do think Bonney's been like a little bit above average on their finds. But not like terribly so. The fact that they've been able to play a 5-drop every turn into Shigi and Shanks in hand is really obnoxious, especially because we're out of heals. That kind of heals, but not the way we want. That also kind of heals, but not really in the way we want. Yep. Yeah, because we need 0 cost to win the game, which we did not get. Yeah, GG. Yeah, if they didn't have Tashigi, I think we actually won. Like, we had like the early game answers for them, but they had the Tashigi and played it correctly. I would expect to lose that matchup more times than not. Though. Also, Kitty UFO with the subscription with Prime 9 whole months. Thank you very much. I believe that gives you your diamond egg. Well, after a couple months away from being rotten. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, here's the list. Right now. Here's the list. Alright, we're gonna play against Shanks. Right, it is our turn. And 3, 2, 1. Or they took it away going first for us. This only gets rid of a 1-cost stage, which doesn't do that much. Sanji on curve is fine, but I think we kind of need like a Gadatsu or something. Gadatsu's really good. Also, just like Damned Punk if they play out something. I think they have too many ways to interact with our Brule blocker early. Yeah, but yeah, we can still play Yamato. I don't think that's a terrible card for us. Do we need... I think we do need to draw a card since we don't have any actual top end. They're going to this. I guess we just get to opt to get rid of that. We can't attack this turn, but that's fine. That's an Onami. Card is fine. Why not? At this point. Where would you do that? Why would you let me just pop this next turn? Why would you not? 5. 5, 6, 6 is probably our good numbers. I think we need this card. Silver's, yeah, Silver's really pretty good. Won't deny. Okay, we saw no top end despite really kind of looking for it. You know what I mean? Do double 9s. Yeah, not seeing literally anything is pretty rough. And we have no answer to that because Kingdom Come's not a card anymore. I gotta say, it's frustrating that we are 15 cards deep, and the highest costed card we've seen is 5. We've seen all of our damn punks. Yeah, if we had 10 drop Enel, that would have been the turn to play it. What list are you running? Apparently one that has too many copies of Damned Punk and not enough copies of our 10 costs. Because where are they? Okay, beige. 0 cost event. I've asked for it's gonna be a 10 cost Enel, right? We haven't seen one all game. It's gonna be a 10 cost Enel. That's just as good. They have 8 cards in hand though. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Also, they misplayed. They should have attacked with Luffy last. Yeah. They should have. What were their last attacks? Right, they had 4. It would have been 12 and 11. They made a mistake. They 100% should have attacked with Shanks first. They almost got super punished for it. Just the fact that like, what do they have left in hand? Double 2Ks and I mean they should have. I mean they could have like maybe find another 2K, I guess. If they're playing Divine Departure, they can, but if they're playing like these rush Luffies, they probably aren't. Yeah. Because like the only thing they lost to, it meant like they played around beige at least. Because beige, if Yeah, if they had beige, they would have. Because we only had 2 cards in hand. They only had to swing 9. And then the other one would have been 11. So, like, yeah. I think they played poorly. They should have, they could have played around it better. Like, it really, like, at the point where I had, like, 2 cards in hand, it didn't matter what those cards are. We just didn't, sincerely, we just didn't have any, we didn't have any big boys. We didn't have any big boys in the deck. But sincerely, like, I kind of miss Flampe. Flampe might still be worth being put in the deck, because we do care about those early game draws. And sometimes, like, we have too much life. And even if we're at, like, 2 life, and they leaf it at 2, like, sometimes it's still worth to be able to play it out, draw 2 cards, and then we discard 1 for, like, a Enel effect, right? If, like, the 10-drop effect, and then they can play, like, a Yamato or something. Like, that seems like it's still pretty strong for helping our cycle. But obviously, like, I think it's better if you're also playing Yamato. Which we're not if we're playing, like, a little bit of a slower deck. Because I've seen people still play, like, 4-cost Kuzan in the deck, too. Oh, I just queued up a game. I'm actually searching for one. But, yeah, we've only, what, I think we're, like, 2 and 5. I don't have the actual text assets to, right, what's this one? Oh, I do. Whoops. Alright, we're bad, though. I'm gonna say we're 2 and 5. I'm being honest. I don't think we're doing that well. It was hidden. It also was named wrong. The name on LBS is Round Text 2, which this clearly is not. Right, we get to go first, and we have the good cards. Almost. Almost the good cards. If we play this early, they can't really do anything about it. But it's, like, less of a surprise. But I think we have to do it early in case they do both at once. Oh, okay. Whoops. I didn't switch it. My bad. Got Sakazuki. You'll definitely take this. Do we want to do 1 more damage to them now? I guess it's fine. Really wish that we had our own. Yeah, we can probably do this. Yeah, that's probably fine. If we were playing Yamato, I would not have hit there. But we were not playing that card, so I did not do a hit there. Yeah, please find one of our KO cards. Dang, did not find them. Even though we saw, like, every copy of Damned Punk in our deck last game. They never, like, KO things, but, like, that's fine. Next turn we can, like, Katakuri around a pudding, but the fact that it's still on board is really obnoxious. We just Fortress up, yeah. I'm gonna do double 8s and then drop the Shirahoshi. Yeah, I could definitely put 2 blockers out, though. Makes it difficult for them to interact with, but it's fine. Next turn, yeah, we're going to play Katakuri. That's also really interesting. That is interesting. Sure. Yeah, because they can't just play 4-cost Sanji. Give us value. There's no more attacks for the turn. I guess, actually, Frankie can attack, but that just gives us value. Oh, never mind, there's more attacks. Do I really care about this card? He doesn't even rest himself for that effect? That's crazy. They're at full dawn anyways. We should get rid of the card that can lose us the game. There's probably another one in hand, though. If I was better at keeping track of cards in hand, I would know. But I'm not. I'm just okay. Probably Katakuri at this point. I don't think they're gonna ever, like, try to push damage from it. That's too bad. We should have just taken the damage. That's stupid. That felt pretty good. But of course, they're never ready for the third copy. But of course, they get to do 2 whatevers. We kind of need to get out of this attack, right? I think we kind of have to get out of it. In a world where my opponent plays every copy of this card that they own. Oh, that is very good. In a world. Alright, they play a 4th one, right? They had a 4th one. They're just great players. I don't know what else to say about it. Okay. I guess that's good. They can pressure me to have a heal. Sure. That isn't a heal card. That is also not a heal card. No Luna, please. Yamato in this matchup. Yamato would be great. I don't really know how I feel with this card. It definitely does get value in like on curve sometimes, but sometimes it just feels too slow of a card. I'd almost rather have Yamato. I got Sanju put in. Like it might win us this game, weirdly enough. They don't even like really want to attack into them, right? That just gives them Luffy. I mean, I already did. It's too late. All right, 4 blockers, 2 2Ks in hand. What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen? Thank you, Shirahoshi. Yeah. You really do miss the addition of Kingdom Come. Like it is such a key card for this deck. I feel like a lot of the time. Right now they know they can't win this game. Unless they have okay. Eight and 5 is 13 plus 10. It's 23. It's 11 and 12. Oh, why can't I do math? Why can't I do math? GG. They only had 2K in hand. For some reason I thought I forgot the other blocker. We won that one, I think, though, because 6, 5, and 8 is 19, 29. So we had 9, 10, 10, which they couldn't get out of a 9 due to their 2K. Actually, it was a 2K, 2K. Okay, we lost no matter what. We lost no matter what, because they had double 2Ks. We didn't throw the game. We lost the game no matter what, because they had 2 blockers and they could get out of our smallest attack, which was a 9K. Still feels bad. Still feels bad, but yeah, we weren't gonna win that game anyways. We were not gonna win this game anyways. Honestly, this deck's not feeling great, and I don't even mean like, yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm playing perfect, or that I'm like an Enel player, but like this Enel's kind of feeling the same way that it kind of did to me like last format, where to do well you still like in OPO5 when the deck was probably at its near peak in the format. At least there may have been formats where it's like a better deck, but the reason that it was good was that it was winning and that a good trigger would let you win more. Right now I feel like the deck kind of needs good triggers to be able to get there, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like against green purple with the idea is like, oh, they're aggressive decks that we can like stay at one life very easily, but so far they've been able to just put too many bodies on board. Even though we have like ways to remove their stage, and even though we have ways to remove like Sanji Pudding, like it's still like not enough. Still too slow. But yeah, Onami can be used. Like, you know, it's a good trigger off of life for sure, but I think there's just better things to do. I might go back down to 2 copies of the punk. And I might take out 8-drop. I might take off 8-drop Kid to be able to play Yamato and just like super grind for value. They're going first, so we're going second, which is great. Sure, we'll keep this. We can get rid of something on 4, and then we can get rid of something on 6, and then we play Katakuri. Yeah, you can send it to me. I'm curious for other builds too. Yeah. I am just off my. Oh, this person has muted chat. I don't think I can. Yeah. Even if I try to chat. They didn't have a good card. That's good. I think we still just use Damned Punk. Yeah, we will. Sure. Sorry, just looking at messages from my dad. This is going pretty good. I mean, we did lose a lot of points today, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play 10 games with this deck. Because my thoughts, and then I know it's lame. I said it earlier. There's this build of Whispered Where on Discord, or where did you whisper me? Because I don't see it on Twitch. You do have Piranha. That's good. I could see them maybe playing Son Goku would be pretty good here. I have a Navy build of Gecko Moria, and I really want it to work, but it doesn't really work. If you message me on Twitch, it must have blocked it because it has a scary URL. So, they already have a broken rotation. Yeah. I wish they gave me that Kadatsu, but it's fine. Yeah, clearly they're playing more of the oh, they gave the minus cost. Wow. Okay. Sure. Well, Thanks to them giving me Gadatsu. I mean, I can get rid of both bodies, right? But I think it's better to... Chrona's like not that big of an issue, especially since it's their only one in rotation right now. So I don't mind using Gadatsu into Sanji. And trash this one. We haven't found any 10 drops, which is kind of obnoxious. That's fine. Kind of obnoxious. Alright, let me see. So that's why we wanted to be careful about what our removal is. Another Braum. They are consistent on just being the slowest. Well, surely the spy will go in now. That also means if they play some Goku, they get it to stick, so that's cool. Yeah, I'm looking at your list though. I think you kind of need more copies of Braum, but otherwise I'm down. I really like Gadatsu as a card. I think it kind of needs to be at 4 copies. Sanji's at 3, that's probably fine. Only 3 copies of 10 cost Ace, or 10 drop Enel is probably fine too. But we need to find the card, and clearly we have not done that yet. Yeah, I guess we gain a life. What a weird game. What a really weird game. I'm gonna do this because I was gonna let us good value. Sure. What is this gonna do? A single brook. Alright. Scariest card for them. I think we can just kind of whiteboard a little bit. No, we don't have any. Yeah. I run Ace. I think I run like 2 or 3 copies. I think I will take out Useless Kid though. I don't think that card's good necessarily right now. We have too much life. We've been being boozled. I really wanted to play Flampe. Maybe that's wrong. Flampe on 1 still seems really great. And might be better than Frankie. If I'm being honest. I think the draw from Flampe is just better still. I know we don't have Raigo, but if we're playing copies of Yamato, there's definitely times where that makes a difference. Even if we get to 10 drop Enel. So I might do that. Even though it gives us more cards without trigger. We're probably fine with 3 copies of Shirahoshi as well. Card is still good though. Sure. You got it. For this reason, like, this also is, like, so tempting as a deck because we can just, like, on 10 Dawn, we can, like, use leader effect and then also use the effect of, I see that now this is just clearly better. Finally. That attack's not getting any smaller. Cool. 5/7/7 and place your Hushin. I just don't like not having Moria. This deck feels so bad sometimes. Which is like why, like having like Sengoku's attempting card. We haven't seen the card, right? But and I don't think we've seen enough AV stuff to make it that they're likely playing the card. But I mean, we've seen Hina, Kuzan, and Suru, and that stuff is just like basic cards for the deck. All right. Yeah, that's all. And they can play their third Rebecca? No Rebecca. Well, okay. Yeah, GG's. Yeah, it just doesn't. I mean, whatever, I'm lazy. You got double 2K? Yeah. No, they don't, because Kuzan from their hand is like. Alright, I'll do one more switch up with this deck. One more little change-a-roo. I don't like this card. I honestly don't. I can understand like it can be good, but I just did not see it. How many cards do we have with Trigger? I get a good amount. I'm gonna go down to 2 copies of Damn Punk. I want to add in. How many 2Ks are we running? 10? Insane to do more? I miss Wampe. If we're playing Yamato, I feel like we have to. Do something like this. Maybe. We'll see. Like, if we're playing more of this, we can play like more copies of Sanji too. If that just makes it better. Because we can go down to... It's easier for us to go down, so like Sanji can use the effect. I think, yeah. Even without Kingdom Come, I think Pompeii is still a good card for the deck. I can be wrong on that, though. I might be wrong. I always do that. You just open up the lobby and then there's no real game going on. Mr. Mod, hello. Happy Monday. Hope you're well. Happy Monday. Limb. All right. This is like one of our, I would say, few good matchups. I don't want this hand. This hand. Okay, we're still not sharing that sheet. Happy Monday meetings. Oh yeah. Those are real things. Well, they are low rolling already, which is good for me. You want to give me 2 cards? They wanted to give me 2 cards. What can they do for... sure. I don't care. Oh, they misclicked too. They should have given their... Just guarantee clear, right? That's just better. That's just better. Sure. They have to attack with this, though, or they don't get the restand the limb. Alright, they're not restanding the limb. I think the best play is to just Gadatsu. Yeah. But I could have hit a trigger as well. I guess they're saying they should have just attacked Dofi there. Yeah, that was way better, because now I just get to do... I think this is just still the better play, right? Just get the removal. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It wouldn't have mattered, though, with this play. Swing 8 develop Brule. The Gadatsu's better, but obviously, like, yeah, if we have Yamato in this matchup, Yamato is crazy. We got Sakazuki. Oh no. First card in our hand is guess 8 cost. As far as I know, they have no answer to this card. Alright, I'm not going to attack because they can block it, or if they need to take the damage, they just will do that. So, again, I want to make my Yamatos better. We have to be worried for the rest of the game that they can just do some big Mihawk double swing, but I'm like not that afraid of that. Yeah. Maybe I should have taken the first 5. You got out of the second 5, but it's about the same. There's like, I almost kind of want to run like more of a Sky Island package with Enel. Because like, actually using this card to put your own 1 cost underneath your deck is not a terrible play either, right? I mean, they can go 16. We can get out of that. And then we can tack into a limb and put Luffy in life. They can also do double 13. This is the first play. I mean, sure. Boop, and we will discard that. No! It's fine. Get rid of this guy. I don't think there's anything. I guess we should cut the 2K on top. 2K doesn't really do anything. We are at 2 life, so we can trash. I think you know I need another one of this. We'll attack there. Trashing. I guess this. And big 6. Should have left the 2K on top. So that could have been like Luna or something impactful. This matchup's so good for us though. Like it's pretty tough for them to get a lot of value. Oh, they already had it too. Oh, thank you, Yomi. All right, nice. That's slightly better than we were. Yeah. Yeah, we just get there. I mean, they can bully my Sanji, I don't care. Do I care? No. These are both essentially the same. That can be a 6K for free, but then being able to restand is actually more obnoxious. It's probably for the best that Stand Funk doesn't KO on trigger, but I really wish it did, kind of, you know. You all know. All right, Sabo. Big boy now. Got rid of some cards. They can go big 8, but nothing restands at the end of the turn. You got him. I know this looks like overkill, but like... I assure you it's not. We just have to be very sure that we don't lose. And then, yeah. GG. Yeah, just... I don't even think it's... I don't fault them for leaving. Like, they just lose. They're just too far behind. It's a very tough matchup for them though, because we can just, like, sometimes Mihawk restand can get them there, but by and large, I think Ace killing Sabo? I know. I'm sorry. Has been sent to the streamer dungeon? Yeah. Also known as Kansas. During a thunderstorm. That is true. That is true. No, I'm not at home this weekend. I'm traveling. So I'll be back in LA tomorrow evening. But yeah, I want to do a little bit of streaming. Since half my luggage was just all this stuff. Right, they get to go first, so we get to go second. Nami's like fine. We're probably okay to keep this. I do want to use Luffy, which I know is atypical nowadays, but we don't want to play this out. No. I think this is better to use here. And they can defend this with a 2K. It also means that like this blocks something, and I didn't give them a life. Sure. See, that blocked that 5K attack that would have come in anyways. Well, they ramp it. Yeah, alright, yeah. 10's pretty good. They're at 9. Six, 7, 7. Next turn we're going to 8, so we can't heal. I'll do the first 2K on this one. Sure. They decided to keep relay up, which is kind of weird. Weird game. Weird game. Gianting on a 5. On a 5. Hey, apparently a 10 drop 12k vanilla does things. There's Yamato, like super late, but it's still here. Oh, bless you, homie. Oh, oh my goodness. Man down. Yeah, sure. Why not? Probably a waste to interact with this card, but fine. I have a 7 cost Sanji or something. It's fine. Huh. I don't think I can lose with this, right? I mean, I guess this does the same thing, right? Like it puts him down to 0. Gives him a 12k attacker, but yeah, that's probably just better. Yeah, they're playing to this stuff. I think we're okay, but it is a little bit scary. But if we have any like good triggers on a life, we're fine. That will protect them from literally nothing. I mean, it protects Sanji, so I guess you swing with Bon Clay first. I'm gonna hit the lights. Dark. Right. 7. Sure. Maybe that was too low of an attack. 11 we can't get out of. At this point, trash this. We shouldn't have anything clever up their sleeve, right? Not that I know of. That's a little clever. We can get out 3-7s, right? Yeah, we can. You got him. GG. GG. Super close, to be honest, right? Super duper close, because we got out of it just by having being able to get 3/8. Like we were, it was the same thing, right? Like it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 Ks. So it ended up just being the same. All right, we're in another game already. I'll play a couple more of this. I do want to end the game with some Shanks games. With a, I would say, untraditional deck of Shanks. My goodness. Everyone's playing the purple Luffy leader. What is this, OP11 already? What? Yamato when we're going first is good. I guess. I can see this matchup being pretty tough for us. Yeah, sure. Sure. Oh, they start with Nami. All right, we know what our Yamato's hitting. Oh, uh-oh, now we got a decision. The first blade or the second one? Big 8. Six is good. All right. We have. I guess we can't get Gadatsu anymore. Bold of them to play that card first. Just let's bully that for free. Do I care about this Zoro? Real question. Do we care? Probably a little bit. Because we can put them like... Yeah, we'll probably just get rid of Zoro. How you doing, locals? I went 4-2. I lost to JCM, who got 5th, and Sosu went 2nd. 64-player event. 2 losses were winnable, in my mind. But yeah, deck is great. Big fan of it. Had a good time. It is raining. Here, I'm gonna be good for a second. I don't think Katakuri is going to get much value. Alright. They kind of need to play Charlotte Linlin, but that card's not great. And if they play it, then both my cards just survive on board. So all that's good for me. I mean, they can kind of pressure my life, but I've got an Enel on board, so I just get to heal for free next turn. And I have another one in hand, so I get to double heal for free. Okay, that's cool. That's a good play. I approve of that. So yeah, gets rid of the Yamato by giving the minus from the Gum Gum. I mean, they could put double Gum Gum. That's kind of silly. I guess so. Right? Yeah, I guess so. It is very thunder, very lightning tonight. I probably should have attacked into Sanji first. Oh. Well. Sure, you can get your card draw. Yep. I'm always going to take that. Doesn't have a what? No. Sorry, Yomi is experiencing true rain for one of the first times. So it's thunder out. It's been a pretty thundery May. Yeah, I think it's better. 18, huh? Silver's Rayleigh. That is a card. We could have gone for game, right? We could have just gone like 6 and 20. Or I guess 21 if we really needed the extra boost. But they're also now down to 8 Dawn. I guess 9 Dawn. Yeah, they're not affected as much. But I don't think we should have to like super go for it, because this was about the same amount of pressure, right? Not quite the same amount. Yeah. I don't know about that play. Every time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. I mean, like, yeah, you can play like 6 cost Secret Rare Luffy, but like, there's no way that does enough. If they play any blocker that's not 3-drop Sanji to get there, which they are 6-drop Sanji, and if they were going to play that card, they do it before they ramp with their leader effect. They've used 3 Gum-Gums. Yep. They only have 1 more in rotation. Right, so it's 2 8s and a 10. This is the first one. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Yeah, him with GG. This matchup's really tough. This deck generally doesn't play out a lot of attacks in one turn. This has always been just like there are some matchups that just the Enel leader effect just wins you the game, and this is 100% one of them. 100% one of them. They just can't get out of enough. Like their attacks are large, sure, but they just generally can't get enough. Like the Luffy secret rare does help for sure, right? But just kind of based on how this leader works. I mean, if they had the full 10 Dawn, right, it would be two 9s. It'd be 2 9s and then a 10 with leader effect. Or like a 7k with leader effect. So like they do get some pretty big attacks. But the fact that they had to go double Gum Giant to live that last turn is pretty unfortunate. All right, again, another good matchup for us. I generally think going second is better, even though like they want us to go first. I think that's fine. I was really close to playing Star Deck 14 Luffy today, to be honest. I like that deck so much right now. If I was playing an event, if I was playing like in Top Hit's event next week, I would almost assuredly play it in that event. Some 10 cost. I'd be a little bit greedy to use this Flampe, but I think the draw 2 is worth it. Alright, they didn't attack me. I mean, they can 2k, 1k get out of this. But then they have 3 cards in hand. Which is pretty abysmal. Yeah. That's the atrocious Jake, 9 months. Thank you very much. Enjoy your diamond egg. Hope you're having a good one. You got it. And then this has to be like a Mihawk. I also just get another thing I can attack into free next turn. Yep. I think establishing the Nami is just better. Right, with 3 cards in hand, I think it's very unlikely for them to be able to get enough cards for Sabo to make it worth it. So I'm just going to let them do that. If they, I mean, they still can, right? But I think it's going to be really hard for them. Like having the Dofi be harder to remove means that I don't want to. They had another one. It's crazy. Yeah, Mihawk, crazy. Oh well. I guess we'll just double 2k because I really need to get rid of this stuff on board. Which I know is a little greedy, but then we can just start planting. That is very greedy, huh? And we get to draw a card too. That was such a good card. Why did they print it? I guess Sabo. You got her. They got a Sakazuki, which they can use, which is pretty good. Alright, they forgot to... They attacked with Dofi, they had 2 things active, but they didn't, so they have none things active. They're at 5 life though. But Lim is definitely like a deck that once you set up, like they have like enough removal and interaction that it's difficult for them to be able to actually go for game. Sure. And then if we get any of our Yamatos, they can clear 5 costs and even 6 costs. Sure. Sure. We can use this effect first. Oh. Can we not? Oh, I guess we have to use this first. Okay. We have to trash this to get rid of this, and then I guess we get rid of this. Sure. Maybe playing this was better. Oh well. Yeah, but they're just because we can, like, next turn it would have been better to play Katakuri, and yeah. So I'm just so greedy on that card drop. But the fact that this card can have Rush even if we are at 2 life is maybe just better. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Thank you, Yomi. Yomi's in the room with me. I'm not, I promise. You guys will have to trust me. You can't see her, you can't hear her, nothing. But she's here. I'm not just in a basement by myself. It's pretty upsetting, I'd say. Pretty upsetting. It's already over? Yeah, I agree. Sure, you can take out that Enel. That is okay by me. All right. Doing good. Sure. That's stupid. Alright, Yamato stays in the deck. Confirmed. Maybe Flampe is just a good card. Right, Yomi? If you beat Enel as Lim, that is a respect, because it is so tough. Sure. I mean, dang, didn't get them. Okay. They got the rest. Usohachi's doing his work. We gotta do it to him. Alright. GG. They left. They probably should have left 5 minutes ago, to be honest. Lim definitely is a deck that can run out of steam. And, like, you can play it out. Like, I'm not saying you can't play it out, right? But there really becomes a point where there's, like, no way for you to win anymore. And if you're in, like, a tournament setting, for sure. In a tournament setting, you should play it out because your opponent can always misplay and you can win. So, go for it. But something like Rank Ladder like this, you probably should just go for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably just best to go to the next game. Alright. Still... Oh, the matchup chart brought up a second ago. If I go second, this matchup's really free. If I go first, this matchup's really bad. But I'm going second, so it looks like this is free. Shiroshi. And with the GLHF. That's on me. Hit me with it. Hit me with it, Batman. I guess top. How many times do I have to teach you this message? Or this lesson, Zorjiro? You are not supposed to be on the board. I mean, maybe this is wrong, but like, womp. That's a lot of 1-drops. Not 1-drops, but just like got 9-drops. Okay. Why not go to Gadatsu? Because they were at 2 life. I'm pretty sure they were at 2 life. Maybe I looked at it wrong. I swear they were at 2 life. Maybe they were at 2 life after I hit them once. They're at 3? Alright, well. Yep. I think we just bully them, right? And then play out Shirahoshi. I think that just feels the best. I don't care that this card's on the board right now. I think 8 and 11 is just better numbers. I'd rather have the Shirahoshi. Dang. It really went down to 0, huh? This matchup is kind of one where like you get stuck with 10-drops in her hand. No. They should be able to get out of this, but it's still gonna hurt, right? Right? Like, that's still like a lot of cards out of their hand. Need a 2K or a blocker. Dang. No 2Ks. Or I guess it was more than that. Because we could have gone out of the 10, but getting out of the double, like it's just like too many 9s. Yep, playing Gadatsu would have been better just because it would have been a stronger body on board. I think they must have been I must have attacked first. So that was definitely like a minor optimization. I think I'm done playing Enel for the day. I appreciate the opportunity to play against him, or as him. Definitely not the deck for me. Here's the deck that I was playing for most of the day, or for some of the day. I think this is probably the best build of it right now, though. This definitely felt like an evolution to this. This one felt better. I think re-adding the Yamato is good. I just did not like the Useless Kit. I think that card is not really what the deck is is wanting. Where's the list that I have? Where is the list that I had for Shanks? I think it's right here. Yeah. Oh no, it's not that one. This one. It's a different build of Shanks. Don't worry about it. You guys can't see anything right now, I know, but this one. All right. It's a weird build. I'm not going to say it's a good build. It's a weird build, but it's the build that I've been definitely trying more of. And I've been having a... Before now, I'm ready to go like 05, but I had some good success with it, so... EB02 Shanks. I'm not saying this is the perfect build. This is an atypical build, but I want to test it out. The idea is that you know what? The 8 costs in red are just good enough. It's just good enough for it. For today, since I'm doing ranked gameplay, generally not. Sometimes I do have it. Also, Injured with the subscription with for 2 months with Prime. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Uh-oh. Shanks mirror. Can't be good. We do have... get the thing set up. We do have a turn 2 play, so that's kind of good. And we have our... This is pretty good, actually. This is really good, actually. This is Jelly Chop, right? I've been off that today, but I'm going to blame my setup being different. Use card action. I respect them checking it because, generally speaking, I've not been playing enough. Hongo. Hongo, they say. Well, I can also play my own Hongo. See how they feel about that. If I go 6 here, they can just minus 1k out of it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Rather than leave one up in case I just need it. No! Cost 5. Okay, your gate's good. I would like to see my own new gate, but it's fine. We also could have played out Lucky Roo, which could get rid of Hongo. This one's definitely a weird one. They're honestly just kind of playing... I don't think they're playing... I've seen a card that they're playing that we're not playing. Yeah. Weird Enel. I mean, this is red Enel, right? Shanks is just red Enel, if we really want to be serious about it. You want real talks about it. If they play 10 cost, we're kind of cooked. Oh no, they played 10 cost. We have no way to remove that card. The fact that this has been on board for so long is distressing. They play another 10 cost. We're bad. I mean, they can also... The fact that Hongo's just stared at me all game is pretty sad, too. We only found one removal card. I guess we've found a little bit more. I guess I should have done like one less. Right, I'm not afraid of losing. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. If they have their third copy of Beckman and we're just upset, they wouldn't do that to me. They're just gonna go for game. Probably should have been up top left. Another one. Even if we won that turn, we survived that turn. They had 1, 2, 3. They had 9k worth of counter. I do think this build does lose to a more traditional build, since it does run 10 costs and we don't. But I would say that that is a concession for this build right now. I would say that is something that I am okay with losing to. Being honest. All right. Oh, good. Our actual, like, bad matchup. We like going second. We can keep this hand. This card might be bad, but I like it, so we're playing it. If you don't like this card, you can definitely play the 5-drop Stiasoff instead. You're not playing like a 1-drop Searcher. Or they're playing 1-drop Law. You ran out of Namis. 9 cost must have. Honestly, Divine. Oh, we can't choose that one. Yeah, Lucky Brew, why not? Alright. Honestly, I think deploying this early is better. Just applying the pressure while we still can. Since we can't get rid of the Zorduro, but if we get a Marco, we can get rid of it. And this helps us put things into range. Okay, to get out of it, they're going from 5 to 6. I have a 2K, so I guess not. Nope. I guess we're just taking that one too. Another law. Going to 6. I guess we just do this anyways, because we're not going to do it anyways. This can make us have like some really good Newgate synergy. Still losing a card. It's probably Lucky Root at this point. They're doing for 9. That's fair. Sure. It's too bad. Okay. We're at 8. We can make this a lot smaller, right? Make this an 8K. We can actually make it smaller. Oh, we can... Yeah. Okay. Currently, this is at 6K. Oh, I did that wrong. I meant to attack the leader. That's dumb. That's on me. I guess, yeah, we meant to attack the leader. And we can go 5 there, and then yeah, that's my bad. We got them out of an AK attack. Is it bad? No, it's not bad. That's totally understandable. You're a brick city, huh? Man, they're gianting it that much? That's crazy. Sure. Yeah, it's too bad. I would not expect to win this matchup either, though. But maybe that's just who I am. Just don't expect to win any matchup, and then you win every matchup that you're not expecting to win. You know what I'm saying? Yomi knows. Why is everyone playing Red Purple Luffy today? Actually, it's a 30-70 matchup for us. We've played I think against 5 today. That's absurd. I guess let's try going first. I guess Lucky Roo is not as good. I guess we want Marco. Marco. Okay, Marco and Red Force is actually kind of good. Actually, kind of good. I haven't tried the new red purple list. That might be what we test later. Actually, I think going first is probably better because we have an even curve, which means that we can attack a 6k leader and establish stuff. Okay, they got 9 cost Luffy. This isn't the same player, right? No, it's a different Luffy. Next to going first with, I mean, we got like the good stuff, right?